Hi guys, hey y'all. Okay, so today I hope how are you doing? First of all, I hope everybody is doing good, doing great, and everything is going your way. You're loving yourself, believing in yourself, feeling positive, feeling motivated, and getting things done. Okay, if you're not, here is some good motivation and good vibes for you to love yourself, feel good about yourself, be positive, and all that other good stuff. Okay, today the weather is beautiful as usual. We've been having a lot of beautiful days, guys. Okay, um, the sky is blue. I'm not sure if a cloud is in the sky yet, but I didn't see one. But it is blue, and the sun is shining very bright. Not hot, a little chilly, kinda. I don't know how it feels really, but kind of okay. I think it is like in the 50s. It's supposed to be 72, I think, today. So, um, I like that type of weather. All right, so it was a thunderstorm the other day. Can't believe early in the morning hours. I think I missed it because it was when I awoke. It was just a little bit of thunder and that's it, okay? But I heard from other sources it was sounding like it was kind of bad, okay? So I'm glad I missed it. All right, so um, what is it? I'm hot. But what else? Oh, this is my hair. I washed my hair, so this is why it looks like this. And as you see, it's not so like really curly, but I can't get rid of the curls, but it's kind of straight because I washed it, as I said, and I just have it like this because right now I don't know really what to do with it. Okay, so um, what else? Oh, this is my pink lipstick, and I had pink eyeshadow on, the light pink. Okay, so my face is all pink, pink, pink. Okay, so this video is gonna be about your life is not a mistake, guys. Okay, so no matter what is going on in your life, it's not a mistake. We all have journeys that we have to get to, and it's your journey, it's not anybody else's journey. So whatever you're going through, whatever you're doing that for a reason. It's a purpose. Some kind of good thing is gonna be coming out of that, guys. Okay, so let's say, like, for example, um you work at a job and you don't really like the job, and let's say you end up losing the job. Now, in the beginning, your mind led you to go to that job for some kind of reason, and you find your next, you might be sad that you lose the job because you need it, and then you get another job, and this job is even better than the job before that you really did not like. Well, in that job that you did not like before you got the one that you really like, it probably was some kind of skills, some kind of things that you needed to go on to the next job. If you really think about these things, you will see how everything in your life fits together. But you have to think about it. Look at the brighter side and think about it. So let's say that's for a job. Okay, let's say you get depressed and you think that is like really bad. You don't want to be depressed. And let's say you're depressed and you lay down for like 2 or 3 days because you're depressed. You have no motivation. You have the drive to do absolutely not one thing, just nothing. So you just lay down and block the world out and block everything out and try to dwell in that depression. Okay, which is a bad thing. But throughout that depression, if you want to stay motivated because, first of all, depression is something that a lot of people go through in life, and it's sort of like an up and down thing. You're depressed one minute, and in the next minute, you probably feel like you can conquer the whole world. So, on your depression days, you want to choose to lay down for no motivation. You have nothing, absolutely nothing, no hope, whatever. You start to think no matter what, okay? Because no matter what you're going through, you're going to have thoughts in your mind. No matter what happens, thoughts are always going to come in your mind as long as you're living and you're a human, okay? So while you're laying down having depression, you think it's a bad thing. It is, but while you're laying down, some thoughts come to your mind and tell you, I should do this because I don't want to keep feeling depressed. I don't want to keep feeling down. I want to be motivated. I should do this. I should start this. It's happened to me a lot of times. When I get depressed, I suddenly start thinking within the depression, and sometimes that's kind of what gets me out of it because I start thinking. I'm like, maybe I need to do this, maybe I need to do that. But the moral of the story is, if you didn't get depressed, which you think is a bad thing, but if you didn't get depressed, you wouldn't have probably ever had that thought. You would have keep going and being motivated and keep doing what you feel that you needed to do for that day, and if you didn't get depressed and laid down, you probably would have never had that idea to say, I don't want to be depressed. I think I'm going to start working on this. I think I'm going to start doing that. Okay? Trying to turn things around in a positive kind of way, guys. Okay? Because, of course, we all know that being depressed would be bad. But what I'm saying is, things that you go through is not like a mistake. Okay? Of course, no one wants to be depressed. But during that depression, there's hope. There's a reason that you're being depressed. It's probably because you're getting sit down. Like, as I always say, I believe in God. You don't have to, whatever you believe in. But my belief is God. But God is probably sitting you down. You might think it's depression, okay? But God is probably slowing you down, sitting you down, trying to tell you, this is what you need to think about. This is what you need to start working on, instead of doing whatever else that you were doing that you think is right. So your body reacts to laying down and being depressed, if you can understand what I mean. So you could lay there and have that idea and discover that idea, you know and then you get up and then you start working on that. Like, you had an idea because you were depressed. Okay? But please don't stay depressed. Like, if you get depressed, try to get help. If it's really bad, that's not what I'm talking about. It's nothing wrong that you should do. If it persists like for a long time, of course, definitely get help. But, and if you're not trying to have any positive thoughts throughout that, then please try to get help. Okay? So that's just for like saying that you're being depressed like for maybe 2-3 days, which is not good also. But this is life. You're gonna get depressed. You're gonna have all kind of emotions and all kind of feelings. Okay? So that's a couple of things. Another example is, say that you're in a relationship. You think you're in a relationship, you think maybe this might be, the person you're going to be with forever. You have a breakup. You try to get back with the person, but it doesn't work. Okay? It's not going to work for a reason. That person was probably in your life for some kind of reason. They either learned you something, they taught you something, probably something valuable. They came along and showed you something probably that you did not already see in yourself, and it was important for you to learn it. Whether the relationship was good or bad, it was important for you to learn it. Say, like a person that mistreats you. You go through it, hopefully you get out of it. But by having that experience, It was to make you realize how special you are. If that person had never gotten in your life and treat you really bad, you probably would have never noticed how much you wanted to be treated good, or how like are the ways that you wanted to be treated good. You were probably not paying attention. All you know is I want to be treated good. I want someone else to treat me good. If they had not did what they did to you, you wouldn't know how valuable that would mean to you to be treated in that kind of way. Say like for example, you want to be treated like a queen. Well, we know how a queen gets treated. So if that person had not treated you unqueen like, then you would know how much you want to be treated like a queen, you know? Um, but of course, if somebody's treating you really, really bad, please, please, please try to hurry up and leave them. But just saying, you go through things, everything that you go through is meant for you to go through. And it might be some bad things. Well, there are gonna be some bad things as long as you live, but you have to see the positive side. Like instead of letting it get you completely down, you know, you get down and like I always say, you get down, you cry about it, you think about it, take some time out, keep thinking and learning, you know, what happened, what do I need to do to better myself, to make things different. So you learn. So like with that example, if someone is not treating you right, then you say, maybe next time I need to value myself more. I need to see more, see more, pay attention more, carefully look at red flags about people. Just pay attention. Now that's an example for that one. Long example, but that's an example for that one. Say like, let's say, if things are not going right in your life, okay, that means it's time to sit down and evaluate your life. Like, you don't have what you want. That means it's time to sit down and evaluate why you don't have it. Because if you have everything that you need, you feel like there's nothing for me to work for. There's nothing I need to do to obtain anything else because I have everything in my life that I want. So if you don't have everything in your life that you want, you will start to suddenly think, I need to make goals, try to get this, try to work towards this. But you would never know that you need to make goals and try to work towards it if something didn't irritate you or make you feel like I don't need it, something like that. It's kind of hard to explain that one, but when you don't have it, you realize it's something you really want. So throughout that time, it's a learning experience for you to realize, I guess, how bad you want it. Let's put it like that. Okay, so if you get it, do the right things with it. But all in all, guys, okay, your life is definitely not a mistake. You are not going through hard times for no reason, okay? Throughout the hard times, there are going to be brighter days, okay? Extra brighter days. The more you suffer, the better the gift is, okay? The better thing that God is going to have for you. It may seem like forever, it may seem like it's never going to get better, but your job is just to be positive always. Make positive things out of a negative thing, okay? Such as, I don't have it, I'm gonna get it, and it's gonna be good. The longer it takes, just always tell yourself it's gonna be good. I had to have that job in order to be a millionaire, and if I didn't get on that job, I wouldn't realize how much I really wanted to be a millionaire, or how much I really wanted to get to something else, And then you get there and you be the best that you can be. But if you never have bad times, and if you never feel like my life is a mistake, which you shouldn't feel like, but if you never have those bad moments, those little negative feelings, then you won't be able to be happy when you finally get what you have. You wouldn't know how much things mean to you. Basically, if you never have a bad moment, if you never get depressed, you don't know how much it is to treasure life, being happy, like the small things in life. If you don't, just to say, guys, okay, whatever your life is not a mistake. It is gonna be for your journey and your journey only, to get you where you need to go. And it's only for you. And it's up to you to make it good and positive, even when you're going through something bad. Or it's up to you to just dwell in the bad moment and say, well, I'm gonna lose hope. I'm nobody. I'm nothing. My life is a mistake. I just am not gonna make it. We don't want to do that, okay? Because your life is not a mistake. You are here for a reason, and that's a guarantee. Fact, okay? Everybody is here for a reason. There is something special and that God wants you to do. Even if you don't believe in God, that's up to you, but I do. So there is something that God wants you to do. There is a purpose for your life. You have a calling, no matter how long it takes for you to get to that calling. If you take time out, you're going to find that calling. Basically, that's all, guys, okay? Your life is not a mistake, so keep going on your journey. Your journey is yours, no one else's. You will get to what you need to get to eventually before you die. That's my belief. You're going to get to it. No matter what you do, where you go, you can move, you can start a new life. If it's meant for you, it's going to be for you. And nobody is not going to be able to come between that, because it's yours. And if your name is on something, you will get it. Okay? I don't care how many people try to stop you, get in front of you, try to take it from you, try to steal it from you. They could do what you do. You're going to be the best, because it's yours. Okay? So, your life is not a mistake. So, let's get up, okay, and get on our motivation and do what we gotta do to find what we need to be doing, okay? And eventually you'll find it, because whatever we need to be doing is gonna burn us up inside, okay? It's gonna set our hearts on fire. But that is for another video, okay? So be positive, be strong-minded, and have those bad times and those bad days, but make positive things out of it, okay? I'm laying down here today because I feel depressed. Let me think about what could make my life much more better so I can have lesser depressed days, okay? And let me think about something I need to be doing to accomplish a much better life, a much more happier life, so I can at least have lesser depressed days, lesser sad days, because sad times are going to come. But make positive things out of it, okay, guys? Alright, so that is it for today, guys, okay? I will probably be coming back with another video soon, okay? Take care and believe in yourself and love yourself.